it's Jane here. I'm back in the kitchen and I've got to say I am really excited about what I'm about to share with you today. But before I do, can I just point something out? I now know that when you film something via Zoom, where you point on the camera doesn't necessarily match up with what you're pointing at. Lesson number one. And also, I want to point out that I do know now, of course, that Australia and New Zealand are in completely different time zones, which will make what is coming up a slightly different sort of challenge. So anyway, I'm not going to say any more. If you want to know what I'm going on about this time, have a little watch of the next bit and enjoy.
Hello, it's Jane here again, and as you might see, I'm not up at the plot. I am back in my kitchen, but I'm really excited today because I'm not on my own, because next to me I have got the lovely
Jim, the lake effect gardener.
Woo! Okay, how are you, Jimmy? All right?
I'm good, thanks. How are you, Jane?
I'm okay. But the reason we have got Jim here today is because several weeks ago, I put a very unassuming photo of a melon seedling on my Facebook page. I was very pleased with this melon seedling because I'm not very good at growing them. And Jim actually made a comment that he was growing melons this year as well, and would I like some seeds? Didn't quite know what to think. I was thinking, can I actually grow them? Do I actually like them? I don't know. Let's give it a go. And from there, we have been talking quite a lot behind the scenes, and we have come up with something that I hope you're all going to join in with, and you're all going to have really good fun. And we have called it the... What have we called it, Jim?
Hashtag Transatlantic Melon Challenge.
Transatlantic Melon Challenge. And Jim has assured me that they're really, really easy to grow, and we can grow them alongside each other and basically see who can grow the best melons. And so we are going to have our challenge between the US and the UK. Now, obviously, the world's a lot bigger place. And so I have said to Jim, he can have the US. Because I can have the UK and Europe supporting me, and New Zealand and Australia, you're going to have to sort of do a good dibs and decide which one you want to go for. But Jim has actually sent me some of his saved seeds from his melons from last year, and we have got a watermelon type called Sugar Baby, and we have got a cantaloupe melon called Minnesota Midget. So what's made you choose these two particular seeds, Jim?
Well, this Sugar Baby is a smaller melon that's really delicious for eating. And basically the seeds that I choose to grow here are pretty much seeds that will do well in a shorter amount of time, because the growing season here in Buffalo is regretfully very, very short. So I'm looking to pack in a high yield in as little amount of time as possible. So these particular varieties, especially the Minnesota Midget, cantaloupe, is something that will grow and fruit really, really fast. It's really designed, sorry about that ding, it's really designed for the even northern climates of the States. Minnesota tends to be a very, very cold. It's one of the coldest states, I think, in the United States. So those do really, really well for me in this climate. And since you guys, where you are, have a little bit of a longer growing season, I think it'll be fantastic for you guys for sure.
Okay. And it's interesting you were saying about the growing climate, because we were just discussing this before. Excuse me. According to whichever map I look at, where I am in the center of England, I can either be in zone 7 or zone 8. And I think, Jim, you said you're in zone 6.
6A, they split it up. It's really weird.
I know. So actually, the UK group, we might have a bit of an advantage because it's a little bit warmer. So fingers crossed. But so this is it. Yeah, this is the challenge. Transatlantic Melon Challenge, hashtag. We had to look near and far to get an okay hashtag up. So I'm sorry it's a bit of a long one, but it's the only thing that didn't send up alerts all over my computer. We are going to set a start date for 2 weeks today to plant your melon seeds. Okay, so that will be is it the 27th, Jim?
It is.
The 27th of March. We're all going to plant our melon seeds together. And then for the next few months, we are going to share hints and tips. Jim will be putting up videos. I will be putting up videos, all with the hashtag. Facebook groups on Instagram. We'll just be sharing everything we know. And hopefully you will join in as well. And it's not just going to be fun, but hopefully we're going to learn quite a lot as well about growing melons. Because as I say, I've never had success with them. I was saying to Jim, I don't particularly like them, but by goodness, I'm determined to grow some. I'm determined that mine are going to be better than Jim's. Yeah, I think it's going to be really, really good fun. We have been thinking about it for a few weeks, and I know I for sure have been wanting to spill the beans, but I've been quite good, I think, in trying to sort of keep stum. But yeah, the objective is going to be, what do you want to tell us the objectives, Jim? As the champion melon grower so far, what the objectives are. So
well, to tell you the truth, the only things that have been really enjoying my melons for the past couple of years have been the critters. So, I mean, I've had some beautiful ones grow. I've never been able to actually taste them. Before we do that, though, Jane, I just thought maybe this might be something that our viewers might be interested in knowing. Do they have to grow these particular varieties? Could they do a watermelon and a melon of some kind?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because obviously I've only got these varieties because Jim very kindly sent them to me. So sure, yeah, any watermelon and any cantaloupe, that would be absolutely fine. I know a lot of you have already told me what your favourites are that you grow year on year. So yeah, join in. And we'll tell you what we need to know, because we are looking for.
So for the watermelons, we are looking for the largest watermelon, the one that weighs the most.
Okay.
Now, this is going to be something, that might be particular if you are growing sugar baby, viewers out there, then that's something that, like Jane and I are going to be growing that variety. The sugar babies are really, really small melons. So obviously, if you're going to be growing moons and stars or something along a large field watermelon, obviously the weight of yours is going to far exceed ours for sure. But we're going for weight. And then for the cantaloupe melon, for the Minnesota Midget, we are going for how much production we get off of one plant. So how many melons we have.
That's great. And obviously it's going to be difficult to judge, because hopefully there'll be people far and wide joining in, and we're not going to all be able to go around and taste the melons and all this sort of thing. So we try to simplify it by saying basically it's the UK versus the US and all the other people who want to join in, but clearly we want to see your results as well. And who knows, we might find a little something for whoever's is the best in my side, in Jim's side. But we need a date. We need a finish date, as with all these things. So Jim, again, when do you think we should judge? When's going to be the finish, weigh-in, count up? What are we going to do?
Well, for my neck of the woods, I believe the weather kind of starts to change mid-September. Things start to cool off quite a bit. We do have a couple of days that might be warm, but for the most part, things cool off really fast. So maybe we could just say the autumnal equinox, perhaps. We could go for the first day of fall.
Okay. When's that?
So that's the 21st, the 20th or the 21st of September.
Okay. So should we look? Okay, yeah, let's say that for now. The autumnal equinox. How fitting would that be? Just as we're approaching the spring equinox over here as well.
Hallelujah.
Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. Jim, is there anything I've missed out?
I don't believe so. Now, you know, we're going to be growing these in different locations, obviously. I plan on growing mine in my polytunnel. I think, Jane, you might be doing the same. I'm not sure what your idea is about that yet. She's not telling me, no. So I have to keep remembering that this is actually a grow challenge, even though we want to be, you know, helpful and help each other and things
but
like
not
that.
with each other. No.
Like, no. But I'm definitely going to probably grow mine in my tunnel once it's up, just because it will prolong my season a little bit more. So I'm just throwing that out there. But I mean, other than that, I think we covered it all.
So hashtag Transatlantic Melon Challenge. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Melon. We're going to start growing them 2 weeks today, which is about the 27th of March. We're looking at a watermelon variety and a cantaloupe. If you can't get hold of both, try one. Just try one. Just give it a go. Okay? And then hints and tips all the way through to the autumnal equinox, when Jim and I, you can't even say, we're going to be weighing our melons. You know, I mean, you know, but that's all it is. And we hope that you're going to join in along. I know Jim's going to be putting out videos. I'm going to be putting out videos. They'll all have the hashtag on. Please join in. It would be lovely to spread the melon love.
Spread those melons out for everybody to enjoy.
Hashtag you can't have. Okay, so yeah, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. Do let us know in the comments below. If you're excited, if you want to join in, how are you going to join in? Or have you already started? But yeah, we'll leave all the details that we've talked about today in the description box below. So take a look and hopefully you'll join in. And we'll see you all very soon. Okay, thanks, Jen.
Thanks, Jane. It was nice to see you.
Bye.
Bye.